Hey, welcome back to my channel, Duct Tape Mechanic. In this video, I'm going to show you how to repair this dryer that won't spin. So if you like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel for more DIY and tinkering videos. This dryer I found on Facebook Marketplace for free. This is another episode of my free on Facebook series. If you're ever on Facebook Marketplace, you'd be astounded by the amount of appliances people are either giving away or about to throw away. And that leads to a huge accumulation of stuff in our landfills. But in one of my previous videos, I actually took one of these dryers and made a disc sander out of it. But that's not an entirely sustainable method because it still leaves a lot of a lot of parts that have to be recycled. So I was thinking, why don't I just take a lot of these free appliances and try to repair them, then try to flip it for a little bit of money. So I've done a couple of these already, and I'm by no means an appliance repair expert, but I can say that a lot of the repairs are fairly easy, can be done by almost anybody. So if you want to repair these and flip them, it's not a bad way to, one, keep the environment or the earth a little bit more cleaner, and also it's number two, make a little bit of extra money. So let's get on with this repair. All right, to get a better idea what's going on, let's first take off this bottom panel. After that, we'll take off the door panel. And also take off the door switch. So that will disconnect the light. And take this off. Then we'll remove these two screws. All right, so the number one reason that I found the drum's not spinning, it's usually the belt. But in this case, the belt is actually not broken. So we are going to have to investigate this a little bit further. As you can see, the belt is fully intact. So we'll go ahead and take this drum out and see what's going on. To do that, all you gotta do is push back the idler pulley and take the belt off. There you have it, fully intact belt. So we'll clean this thing up with a vacuum after we repair it, but just gotta figure out what's going on. Oh yeah, so here's the problem. The idler pulley itself is just jammed. It's not moving. Look at that. So we're gonna have to repair or replace the idler. I'll show you what I mean. That pulley right there, it's just seized. Barely moves. under a lot of pressure, a lot of force. Yep. Went on eBay and actually got the pulley, bearing, and a belt for $8. So it's not bad at all. So if it wasn't together, I probably would have replaced the pulley arm there, but it came with the belt, so I just thought let's just replace just the bearing. I don't think it's going to be too much more challenging, but we'll see. Alright, to remove the pulley, you will have to use a wrench to get behind it, the nut. So it looks like the old pulley just got the snap ring in, and once we pull that off, it should come right off. And this one, it's got this washer, and it's got this triangle ring. I think it's the same diameter. I think it'll work. So before putting it on, I'll also put a little bit of oil on the shaft here. Alright, so first we put the washer, then we put the idler pulley and bearing, and then we put this snap ring. Alright, so after that, we'll go ahead and reinstall this back and clean this thing up with the vacuum. Oh, pull it back on. Let's clean this up. Alright, so we got the inside of the cabin all cleaned up, vacuumed out. Since this one came with a new belt, I'm just going to be putting the new one in. I've also noticed that this old belt kind of nicked up, probably from the bearing right there causing that damage. So it's no problem, I have a new one, so let's just throw that on as well. Alright, so let's reassemble this thing. Alright, to clean it up, I'm just going to use this magic eraser, or the Home Depot version of it. Alright, there it is, all cleaned up. So, probably took about an hour and a half or so for me to do this repair. But if you do, the more you do this, and if you're not recording like how I was, you probably get this all done in about 40 to 45 minutes, so it's not bad. So we'll go ahead and plug this in, and then see if I can flip it. Just in case if you're curious, this is a Maytag. The model number is probably somewhere inside here. There we go. Model number SDE 515 DAYW. Alright, so I just got this hooked up to the 240 volt outlet, and this will probably remain my setup. It's just in case if I'm going to do more of these dryers in the future. I just use the 10-foot cord, and lucky for me, the outlet is just right behind this wall. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and put these damp towels in here and see what it does. Oh, the light's on. That's a good sign. Good. All right. So set it to regular. More dry. Looks like it's spinning pretty good. Floor is not perfectly level, but it does seem to be spinning very well without any sort of noise or significant vibration, which is good. We'll open it up. Looks pretty good to me. Alright, if you like this video, stay tuned for more DIY videos and maybe some more appliance repair videos as well.